my god, imagine if Shawn ever saw this. That would be so embarrassing. So, welcome to today's video. So, I was going to film something else today. 2 different things, to be honest. But because I wanted to film this video today. Muffins!
I feel like you're starting to I'm waiting for you to start.
Okay. He hates tomatoes.
I love muffins. I hate tomatoes.
Love muffins.
Why?
Because
Tomatoes are gross.
bum bum bum. Tomatoes are gross.
Bum bum bum. They don't go well on toast.
Ba-dum bum bum. But
Tomatoes are gross, but
what's your favorite muffin type? I said,
chocolate.
Chocolate.
That's your favorite flavor?
Oh, banana.
I hate tomatoes. I love muffins. Don't like tomatoes. Don't eat tomatoes.
Always eat muffins. This is the hate tomatoes muffin song. This is the hate tomatoes muffin song.
So, November 25th, 2017, I went and saw Shawn Mendes. Basically, the deal was about a month before, I think it was like a couple of months before, we got tickets. And we were like sitting real far back. Anyway, so my mate's birthday came in October and her nana won from the signature perfume, like the spray bottle one, not the roll-on. The roll-on's almost out. From the signature, from his perfume signature, won VIP ticket, gold tickets, and we were moved near enough. We were, so I'm looking at my ticket. We were row P seats. I was seat 17, she was seat 18, so she was like closer to the door. So she was more closer to the door, so she needed to get up and leave for she could lanyards, and it just says, so I'm wearing it around my neck. It's just a black, you know, string, and it says Shawn Mendes. It says Shawn Mendes Illuminate VIP, World Tour VIP, and in the app Shawn Access you can scan it and it will legit illuminate. Anyway, so it got to me. I was in front of my mate, and they cut the band off. I can't remember who it was. It would have been. It was one of his security anyway. It wasn't that person wasn't Spark Security, because Spark Security you can definitely tell from Shawn Security, because Spark Security have a Spark Arena uniform, whereas Shawn Security doesn't have a Spark Arena uniform. They have something else, but I think they've got an Illuminate shirt or something. I don't know, I can't really remember what they were wearing. So it was one of Shawn Security that cut it off, and he said, okay, your turn, put your stuff there and they'll be moved to the other side. So I put like my phone, bag, my top. Well, I didn't have a bag. I had my phone, my top and my little clutch. So you've got the line, and then you've got a sheet, and you've got Shawn, and then you've got another sheet and like a door. Yeah, you get the idea. So I walk in, I look at Shawn, I look at the photographer, I pause for a second and I go, is it real? Like, is this real? And she kind of gives a little giggle. And so I turn and I go to start walking, and one of the security gets his hand and pushes me forward. It's to say move, and I'm like, that, in my head I'm like, that actually legit hurt. Because at this point I had a pimple, and he pressed where the pimple was, so I'm like, I'm sure this pimple's just popped right now. And I walk over and I cry. I don't know if I said anything to Shawn. I think I said hi. But I cried. I'll insert a picture somewhere. Probably, yeah. the mistake I made, I went to go in for a hug because I knew you were allowed hugs. It was a quick hug though, but I did this. Fist out. I did that. Like, imagine a crying fangirl who's like 120 kgs walking up to you, fist closed, going like this, like arms straight, like hug me type of thing. What would you do? He kind of like put his hands on my shoulder. I remember him putting his hands on my shoulder and like turning me in a way. So like he was here, the camera was there, I was facing my back to the camera, and he kind of just goes and comes here and like turns me. He's so gentle, like he turns me. And in my head I'm like, okay, let's do a pose. But I didn't say anything. Let's just hold it there. I didn't say anything. Can we just let that ponder for a minute? Why didn't I say anything to Shawn? Apart from hi and go and just cry. Yeah, I was tearing up a little bit when I did see him first because he looked so model-like. Like he didn't look real at the time that I quickly saw him until I got closer. Like, I don't remember him talking to me at all. Like, I barely remember like that whole area of the night, of the afternoon, the whole meet and greet situation. I don't remember a word he said. If he said anything, I think he was a bit scared. Because in the photo he looks a bit scared. So we do the photo, and I just want to say the pose that I did was absolutely ridiculous. I did this. So this hand was here, this hand was here, and I was like this. I don't know, let me look. Yeah. So I was like this, and my hand was on his shoulder. And he had to bend down a little bit because obviously he's tall. I'm like, I can't deal right now. If I could turn back and do that all over again, I would make sure I was completely calm. I would make sure I was talking, and I wouldn't turn to the photographer and go, is it real? Is this real? It's just crazy. Anyway, so Shawn, after the photo, he puts his hands back on my shoulders and he moves me, like, he moves me to the side type of thing, as to say, okay, you can go now. And I didn't speak to him at all, apart from the hi. I didn't talk to him. Like, how could I have not talked to Shawn? Like, how is that even? Duh. It's crazy right now. Anyway, so basically I walk out, and I don't even think I walked out of the little area to move and get my stuff. I end in tears. Like, I think I'm just stepping out of the little bit where Shawn is, and I'm just fixated with tears, like fixated. I'm just bawling. And the lady who has, like, she goes, oh, is any of your gear here? Oh, and here's a poster. Here's a signed poster. She goes, are you okay? And I'm like, I can't talk. Like, I wasn't talking, I was babbling. I'm like, yeah, and I'm pointing as to say, I've just met Shawn, I didn't say anything, and I'm a stupid cow for it. Anyway, this is the poster. It's in a frame, and it's signed. They're not photocopies, they are signed. He did sign them. It's a heavy frame as well, so if I take it out, I don't even think it's going to be possible for me to take it out. So I need like keys or something. I have my keys somewhere. If I take it out, then you guys can see. Actually, I won't take it out because I've pretty much got it where I want it in here. It took me ever to find a frame because it's a weird A3 shape, the poster. So I had to have a backing piece of paper. But oh my gosh, it's bigger than my head. Like, his head in here is bigger than my head. Like, this is amazing. Ah, it hurts as well. The amount of times this has fallen on me, because it sits up there in my bed's head, so I lay underneath it. It's fallen on me 3 different times. Shawn You injured me so much, mate. Oh my god, I love you to bits. I'm like smiling like an idiot behind here. So, you injured me to bits. I love you. Oh my god, imagine if Shawn ever saw this. That would be so embarrassing. So anyway, that goes up there and like it hangs by that. So, I'll just put it there. Anyway, after the meet and greet, we go down for the Q&A. And there's like 127 of us, so there's like all of the gold and all of the silver. So we go from meet and greet, and me and my friend are sitting, like, I'll move over, I'll add another photo, like, you've got the table area where he sits, like, basically he's sitting on not a table, but like 2 boxes with like gear inside of them, with a tablecloth over top, like lights. And so we're sitting in like this corner here, so we may be maybe like 2 or 3 rows back from him. Right guys, that is all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next week. Bye!